Hello Libra, and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Libra for the week of September 26th through October 2nd of 2022. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, and a very special thanks to you who have subscribed as well as left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Libra, on that note, let's see what your first card out is. The Seven of Swords. So protecting your good name, which is a good thing to do. Don't tell everybody all your business. Keep it to yourself as much as you can. Maybe you're thinking of moving on here from, be it a job, a relationship, a friendship. You know, maybe you've come up with some sort of really good idea for the future for yourself in order to make money flow into your home, sort of thing. And you're not sharing it with anybody, nor should you. You know, people have a way of wagging their tongues when they have no business to do so. And the Eight of Swords. So most definitely feeling bound, held back, not appreciated. You know, you're a little bit, timid right now, not a little bit gun shy. Maybe you've been at this for a while and people haven't appreciated you. It's awful feeling, trapped in the circumstances that you are. But it's better to accept your fears and go ahead and do it anyways sometimes, so that it sets yourself and your soul free. I think that's what you're going to do this week. You're not going to tell anybody. You're going to keep it all to yourself, which is a very good decision. And the Emperor. Most definitely feeling like you're under somebody else's influences. You're getting no say, you're being dictated to, you're unappreciated. Everything you do, you don't feel like you're doing it correctly. You're always under, some sort of microscope. This could be in your job, in your relationships, in some cases even friendships. And Four of Pentacles. Yes, most definitely worried about your finances, because it's giving you some sort of security. Otherwise, you wouldn't be there. And you can't just cut and run like you'd like to. So you're feeling a little bit trapped and stuck because you don't want to just, quit and go somewhere else and maybe not make the same money or get the same hours, and you have to have that certain amount coming in. So most definitely understand your fear here. And the Judgment. So, you've put off making this decision, I think, for quite some time for yourself. You've put up with a lot, taking it on the chin, trying to, not upset the apple cart, so to speak. But, you need to get away from this circumstances, whether it's a job or a relationship. You need to cut your losses and go, and you know that in your heart's a heart. So now you're just, making that decision, taking your time, making sure your ducks are in a row so that you got things going forward, that you don't have to worry. And the Ace of Wands. So definitely starting, new beginning. Some sort of opportunity is going to knock on your door, and it's going to say, this is the right time, the right thing to do, and you're going to just grab it and go because it's the right thing for you to do for your soul. And the Hanged Man. So taking that time out, looking at your pros and cons. You're looking at both sides of the circumstances and whatever the talk was that brought you to these decisions, and making the best one for yourself. You're not just doing it, you're thinking about it. You're making sure that everything's in a row before you do anything in haste. And the Devil. There you are. Trying to figure out how to get out of these circumstances. That, nobody's hurt. You're not hurting yourself. but you know you have to go forward in these decisions so that you can cut those ties, that you're not feeling bound or trapped by anybody, so that you can breathe again and feel a little bit of freedom in your own life. And the Page of Pentacles. So, like I said, an opportunity's coming for you for sure. It's knocking on the door, and I think you're going to realize it. You know, you're going to have to give up a little bit of something in your life in order to grab that, brass ring and pull yourself out of these circumstances and go forward. But I think you're going to be doing it because there's all kinds of new beginnings here for you. And the Page of Cups. So, yeah, unexpected, out of the blue, surprise sort of thing. You know, that sort of opportunities coming full force at you. Now, this could be in a job, a relationship, a friendship, something that totally unexpected, but you're glad that it is. And the Empress. So most definitely things coming new. Happiness, rejoicing, abundance, fertility. Things are starting to come together in your life. You're feeling a little more behind yourself. You're just feeling more optimistic. You're starting to see that things are starting to go your way with all these thoughts and preparations that you're doing. You're starting to feel a little more healthy and, a little more carefree and understood by yourself. And the 10 of Rods. So most definitely putting down the burdens, accepting help from others, realizing that, we can't do everything on our own. Sometimes we actually need to ask for that help and accept it. That's a hard one sometimes. But I think this week you're actually going to do that. And it's not swallowing your pride by any means. It's just knowing that there's some things you can't accomplish on your own. And the Ace of Pentacles. So there it is, the gift handed. Something that's going to make you quite happy. Whether that's wisdom or that help that you've asked for, it sort of shows up out of the middle of nowhere. Material gains, maybe you're going to get a better price on something than you thought for some. Maybe somebody knows somebody, some sort of financial gain for yourself, which is wonderful. And the 7 of Cups. So lots of ideas. You always have lots of ideas. You're very smart. You have a lot of, things, always something on the burner, always something on the go. You're not afraid to get things done that you have to go and do. But I think this week you're going to slow yourself down, step back a little bit, and realize that I have to do this, and then that. Instead of trying to do all of it all at the same time, you're starting to realize that if I do it strategically, one step after the other, it will all get accomplished in the end. It may take a little longer, but it will be doable, which is wonderful. You're starting to realize that, things that you do will have follow through and you'll be happy in the end by doing it that way. And the Queen of Cups. So your water signs. Now this could be a friend or a relative. These are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. They're very good. They're very nurturing. They're very loving, caring. They want everybody to be happy and smiley and everybody be on the same wavelength, that sort of thing. They like, things to be comfortable. And in your case, for some of you, this is telling you to use your intuition, follow your heart, listen to your, when you get that little aha moment or, oh yeah, maybe I should try it that way sort of thing, those hunches. And you're starting to learn to listen to them because it needs to happen that way and it'll have better results in the end for yourself. And the 9 of Pentacles. So most definitely having enough, feeling comfortable. You're starting to realize that it's okay to be alone, but you're not lonely. You're spending a little more time with yourself. Maybe for some of you, it's out in the garden, getting it ready for the winter, cleaning around your home. You're just doing things that are comfortable to you, and you're okay with doing it on your own time. You're feeling a lot accomplished. You're saving money this week. You're starting to see things, that you've always wanted to happen for quite some time now starting to happen. And you're starting to, truly follow those paths one step at a time so that you can get what you want in the long haul. And you're starting to realize that that's how to go about it. For some of you, this could be in savings as well. Maybe you're putting some money away for your future. Maybe making some investments. And investments can, it doesn't have to be, bonds and that sort of stuff. It can be investments in your home, your cars, that sort of thing as well. All right, Libra, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an angel oracle card. But you have some decisions to make this week. You're going to have to ask some people for some help as well. And accept it with grace, because you know that it's being given because they want to do it. It's not that you're having to grovel or beg. And this could be, like I said, this could be in a good deal or a good investment, good advice, that sort of thing for yourself as well. All right. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of, can't see in the light, and God is in charge of how God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Isn't that beautiful? Well, there you are, Libra. Have some faith. It will come to what you want. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.